Welcome back to another episode of Act Locally Live. We're here with our Nonprofit Wednesday highlight, and we have a special guest here in the studio. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Good morning, Debbie. I'm Dr. Tim Packer. I'm Executive Director at the Cove, Heart of Texas, here in Waco.
Thank you so much for joining us today. The first question I normally ask people is, what brought you to Waco? How long have you been doing this? Obviously, you're not from Waco, so tell me a little bit more.
Sure. Definitely not from Waco, but I came to Waco because of love.
Aww.
My wife is from Waco, and we met in Edinburgh in Scotland.
Wow.
I'm originally from the northeast of Scotland, and we met in Edinburgh, and then 2018 decided to start the process and actually landed here in 2021.
Wow.
And here with our 3 children.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so how long have you been with the Cove, and kind of what has that been like?
Yeah, so I joined the Cove in September 21, so we're just coming up in a couple of weeks' time to 4 years. Feels like a big milestone, and it's definitely been a lot of fun, a lot of challenge, but a really good time.
I love that. And so for those who may not know, please explain what the Cove does, kind of what your mission is, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so the Cove is a 501c3 nonprofit based here in Waco. We work with high school age students who are experiencing homelessness. And our big aim really is about how do we help students who have these experiences and everything that leads into an experience of homelessness. How do we help them have a really positive transition into adulthood? And so we really focus on their educational attainment, on their life skills, on building meaningful, positive relationships, but also thinking about how do we help our youth lift their heads and look to the future and make positive strides towards higher education or entering the labor force in a positive way.
Wow, I absolutely love that. And we are actually here today to talk about your big fundraiser that helps you do all these things and support that. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So our fundraiser is called Pieces of Home. The name comes from the mural that we have in our building.
Done by Julie Cervantes.
It certainly was, and 3 of our students. So,
wow.
The idea of this mural, it represents a bird, a rock, and then there's the train of the bird are these puzzle pieces. And for the students who are involved, it really represented the thriving student, the rock as a really secure, safe place, the Cove being that rock, and then all of the pieces of things that need to come together to build a home. And so we love that puzzle piece motif, and we really recognize that doing the work of the Cove and supporting the work of the Cove is really a team, village, city effort. And so we hold on to the idea of the Pieces of Home motif, and we have called our fundraiser that. This is the second year we've done a kind of gala dinner style fundraiser. It's on September 27th, so just in a few weeks' time. And the aim is to, raise money for the Cove, and but also just keep informing and sharing both the impact of the Cove and the stories of our youth and the difference that we're making in their lives.
I love that. That's absolutely amazing. And you guys are hosting that at the AC. So kind of tell me what we can expect during this event.
Yep. So, we've partnered with AC Hotel downtown here in Waco, and they've done just a great job on making a package for us that works for us, supports the mission, and creating a really excellent event. And so Executive Chef Carlos at the hotel.
His food is divine.
It is. It's amazing. Him and the team wanted it to be a plated, served dinner. We agreed, and we have tasted the menu, and it's delicious, and everybody will, I think, enjoy it. And we have both a live auction and a silent auction. The Waco party band is coming to play for us.
Wow,
and
that's so fun.
Just opportunities through the evening to celebrate the work of the Cove. And one of the things I'm particularly looking forward to that we're doing for the first time is just doing a short kind of interview style video showing some of the stories of our youth and the impacts that the Cove has had on their lives. I'm feeling particularly excited about that, and I think it will really help with supporters and those wanting to know more about the Cove connect with our work.
Yeah, I love that. And how can we find out more information? How can we get tickets? How can we get involved?
Yep, sure. There's multiple ways that people can get involved. I encourage everybody to go to our website, thecovewaco.org, and the links are all there. You can also go into our social media on Facebook and Instagram. It's at the Cove Waco. And also, if you go into LinkedIn, you'll find us at the Cove, Heart of Texas. And so, please go buy tickets, buy a table. We still have some opportunities for helping with underwriting and corporate sponsorships. And also, if you have items or services or experiences that you or your business can donate, then we would love to have a conversation about those. So, definitely, if you're interested, you could also just drop us an email, hello@thecovewaco.org.
All right, perfect. And obviously for Act Locally Waco, what is the best way for people to get involved? Do you need donations? Do you need volunteers? Give us all the opportunities.
Yep. So, one of those pieces of the puzzle of the Cove is our volunteer base and our supporter base through the year. And so our main volunteering opportunity is our after-school program. We want to have really positive relationships for our youth. And so we ask volunteers in the community to offer one evening a week for a semester.
Oh, wow.
It's about 4:30, 5 p.m. till about 8 p.m. 1 day a week that we ask. And we ask for a pretty kind of high level of commitment because those relationships are what really make the difference for our youth. Through the year, we have other opportunities, and I really encourage people to get signed up to our newsletter from the website and our social media. And so if we're needing like items for our snack pantry or for our hygiene closet or whatever it is, we will, that's going to be the first place where we're going to push that information out, and whether it's on our Amazon wish list or other ways.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to share with our listeners today? Anything just in general? Thank you.
No, well, thank you for listening, and look forward to seeing some of you at the event. It's going to be a lot of fun, and if people are interested and want to find out more, then just drop us an email, hello@thecovewaco.org. We love connecting with church communities and civic organizations and businesses, and even if it's just to know what's going on, and just building those relationships, we'd love to hear from you.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for
Debbie.
joining us this morning.
Yeah. Thank you.